And we have been responding to the book Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. But we basically created a sequel, or the beginnings of what we think is a sequel to Frankenstein. So we hope you enjoy. This is a play built in letters and lots of theatrical techniques that we've been playing with us. There's a little bit of movement in there, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of clowning, and then some really straight scenes and some straight monologues. So there's a whole little jambalaya of things for you to enjoy.
Just as well, that this young company are real heroes. They're all absolutely amazing. And amongst the heroes, there's also a superhero because Zoe had to step in this morning.
Come on.
With an additional role because sadly we lost a member of the young company. They're fine. We lost a member of the young company this morning, so it's amazing to see Zoe and a massive testament to your chutzpah as well that you've stood up to the breach and taken on that additional role, and it's a testament as well to the entire company to be so flexible and responsive and sitting on a dime in response to that. So it's really amazing and it's a credit to absolutely all of you.
And on that, yes, you can see scripts in their hands. Yes, because I gave them a script on Monday. Everything we had done over the 2 months. So, yes, they have scripts in their hands, but we will make sure, regardless, that you're going to get a performance. It's not going to be given this, it's going to be given out. So, I think...
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
That this is part of the Yard Theatre's youth commissions where they pair young people with professional artists. And today's performance runs at about 75 minutes.
Yeah.
We understand that some people might find that tricky. If you can not find that tricky, that'd be amazing, but just you have been told. And at the end of the show, I know that you all want to flock towards whoever you're a fan of, which is of course everybody, but it would be lovely for us to celebrate the time we've had together by being in this room again as a company. So maybe if you wait outside with all of your tributes and bunches of flowers and stuff like that. But otherwise, thank you very much, that's what I would say.
Brilliant. And without further ado, here's the Frankenstein Foundation. Hey!
Dearest Ernest, I'm afraid when it's delivered to you, I will be no more of this world. But alas, there's no reason why what I ask you here, you should decide to ignore. The creature that I brought into this world is free and shall plague this realm for the rest of its days. I need you to kill it. Kill my everlasting mistake. Kill it and all the other demons it decides to spawn. Kill it. I need it dead! 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 I think I'm going to hell. Pray for me. Love, your brother, Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
To those that hold the power, we, humanity, ask that this letter find you well. I am writing to inquire whether you be interested in saving the world and being revered by your children and your children's children and 1,000 generations of your children to come. It is true, I think, that we all fear what is in the future. What new, bright, dangerous, guiding light sits on future's horizon. And 'tis a dim future, don't you think? Why, Mr. Darwin and his ilk have made one thing clear. Evolution makes for no man. And make no mistake, she will be upon us soon. Why, she's already drunk from caverns of fire, twisted her tongue like a serpent from some foreign yonder plain of heck, and whispered 2 eyes that hurtle us towards oblivion. Imagination and intelligence. From the artificial to the dark, we as humanity have begun creating things for creation's sake. Making things in forms that don't understand what it is to be flesh, bone, blood, to be a God-blessed spirit of humanity. And to dire consequences. My brother, my brothers, my family is extinct, killed by a living tessellation of corpses, a monster, conjured into that very being by that same brother, that stupid, cursed sibling of mine, Victor. I know you know of my family, the Frankensteins, because of what he did. But there are others. Others who would take creation into their own hands. Others who would make living demons that lie, living lures that go forth towards a Gomorrah, a devolved Eden, opposite where we sit naked and fooled, awaiting a salty lake enter our places, rightful stewards of this earth, and an answer to lies above all of us. What did we do to destroy something that could have been so good? All because of 2 simple eyes, imagination and intelligence. How innocent. That is where we come in. We, the Frankenstein Foundation, a collection of humanity's best, most galvanized souls, a mixture of soldiers, scientists and saints, all who have come together to destroy those things against God's design. That is to say, if it is not a human or animal, it must be destroyed. In this way, I hope to repay my family's debts to the world. But I can't do it alone. I need you. All of you. You people of financial station and security. You with your philanthropic pursuits. You've donated to orphanages, to schools, written much needed moral treatises on the state of humanity, and donated to the best and brightest to go to uni. Yeah, you. All I need from you is the means to make something mean something. A small donation of £50 billion. A small cog in what will be your Due Macama, your legacy. You see, we cannot be henpecked into extinction. We must be shrewd against the shrew. We must preserve humanity to a better, brighter, more pure future. Together. I believe in you and look forward to hearing from you. Yours, so faithfully, Ernest Frankenstein.
Hi, Ernie. Can I call you Bernie? Makes you sound cute. Thank you so much for taking time to send us all this. It sounds really, really exciting. Well, all our funds are quite short at the moment, so unfortunately we aren't able to fund you the £50 billion. We've identified the following of applications preferred. We have so many of our projects that are also in desperate need of funding. Please see link below for activities we would usually fund.
British values and patriotism.
My lad's bum crack.
Whoa! How did you come back to us in the next round? The best of endeavours. Please excuse the vomit. The real sports of humanity are using my kids, some of us today. If you kill the foundation to go into children, then you'd really be into this. Kind regards, the funders.
Dear Fundy, thank you so much for responding. I completely understand. So I thought I'd show you what I managed to achieve with just my inheritance alone. Please find attached a report from my Director of Operations, Eliza Bott. Yours sincerely, Ernest.
To Director Ernest, grand risings. What a beautiful day to be alive and of flesh, even though I'm not. As requested, here is a report affectionately known as Gary.
Get in there!
Gary was created by Bob Garfunkel.
Get in there!
A lone, 40-year-old male who lost his friends, wife, and beloved dog Dumpster when he reveals some xenophobic, racist, sexist, ableist undertones after his favourite football team England took a penalty. Lost. And Bob said, inebriated and high,
I'm sick of this!
beep!
We used to be a country! Now we can't even be free! What are you looking at, you?
Beep!
Oh, with a face like that! Going back to ya!
Beep!
You!
Beep!
Coming here, taking our jobs, taking our women. You! Taking my wife on a Thursday night! Sick of her! I hate her! I hate you! I hate this country!
How distressing. Feeling lonely, Bob invested in some druid magic his grandpa taught him, combined it with a pack of Walker's crisps, a poisoned Guinness, and the entire commentary from when England won the World Cup in 1966, and then created Gary.
We used to be a country! We used to be united!
Oh, let's have Manchester, mate.
Oh,
I love you, mate.
I do!
This is especially worrying, as despite how English Bob convinces himself he is, his full name is in fact Robert Oluwatosin Chung Garfunkel, and is of German, Jewish, Chinese, and Nigerian ancestry.
I have nothing left, Gaz. Nothing. Nothing but you. Tell me, am I a bad person?
Did we win the war?
Oi! Oi!
Unrestricted and with complete devotion to Bob, Gary harbours the wafer-thin confidence and crunchy insecurity and enhances it, causing Bob in his already fragile state of mind to do some unspeakable things just for the giggles.
I don't like the look of that one.
Neither do I. Let's just kill him for the giggles.
Get in there.
Luckily, Stein 763 was able to destabilise the threat. Here is her report.
Based on his recent Pornhub searches, I disguised myself as a knockoff Cat Slater from EastEnders and infiltrated my way into his life.
What are you looking at, you beep? Beep!
I think I'm in love.
Get in there!
Who you grabbing? You ain't my mother.
Yes, I am.
Bingo. On the way back to his, I dropped a pristine copy of All About Love, a non-fiction exploration into loving oneself and all the ways society makes do otherwise by academic bell hooks, into Gary's crisp-like fingers, and said, "Oh, I forgot I had this. Have a read of this. Beep. Bob would hate it and I think it's niche, but you might get something out of it." He flicked through one page and his cheese and onion breath inhaled. His curiosity had been piqued. The next night, I found Gary watching intellectual TED Talks in intersectional feminism and the patriarchy by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie.
Don't show Bob.
Of course not, love. I tell Bob.
How could you do this to me, Gaz? How?
Bob, listen, mate. Please, listen to me.
You told me that St. George was Turkish and that the nation's favourite dish has been Delu.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just so excited to get in there and dismantle the white, capitalist, racist, sexist, ableist, patriarchy. It's what I truly believe is harmony in a psyche, mate. And it helps you create a false, toxic reality that keeps you surviving, mate.
Hey! No!
Kill me!
Come here!
I'm sorry!
I hate ya! How could you go?
Sorry!
My God! Come here!
Bob destroyed his own creation.
Oh! Oh! Tell me, Cat.
Is the Queen British?
I think she might be German. So not.
Mission accomplished. Stein 763 signing out.
You'll be pleased to know that Bob is now depressed, disillusioned, and practically comatose, so no more creating or developing for him. Thanks to your update on my therapy pack, Stein 763 is making a full recovery. Blessings always, with love, Elizabot, your AI companion.
Hi Ernie, this is incredible. Shows what you can do for £100 million and let's talk. Send us your bank details. Kindest regards, the funders.
Hiya, on DC, all my successes below.
Blessed afternoon, Ernest. As requested, here is the list of the life forms captured this year. The Blue Breezer, a life form consisting of linen with the innate need to clean the world via vicious spin cycles. The Flapper Flick, an evil concoction of book and film that has the need to bash its creator on the head with its own twisted sense of ethics. Lenu, from the south of France and created with pixels, porcelain and passion. It's addicted to gaming, and when insulted, it lets out a few frisky expletives.
You fucking bitch!
Beep, beep! Sasha Fierce, the Illuminati clone of Beyonce. Ivy, a flowering plant that eats meat eaters. Derek, a plasticine formed in the image of its creator's own father. When angry at its creator, Derek remarks,
At least I have a father.
RC, a genetically synthetic pig that taunts others about their taxes.
Pay your taxes!
And finally, Boris Johnson. This year's Stein of the Year is Stein 763. Affectionately known amongst her colleagues for her disguise as Cat Slater.
I wasn't just a little bit of a slag, I was a total slag.
We now have a total of 6,091 employees and Steins across the globe. General morale rated. Insane aura! My therapy circles this week have been a great hit. Might I ask you about some of the coming up in sessions recently? May my system be updated so that I could experience the concept of dreams? Blessings always, Elizabot, your AI companion.
Hi Ernie, come meet for lunch, say 1 PM tomorrow. I've only got some time to myself, which the kids are the bastard I call their father. My daughter's got this horrible thing said life forms should never have. Imagination and intelligence. Honestly, you're starting to come in secret 1, 2 on her neck and keep her quiet forever. I will not soon. Ha! I'm kidding. Got a position that I don't go compare here for you. This is big. Bring some of the good stuff too. 10 kilos of it. We're gonna have some fun. See the video attached. Ridiculously wonderful regards, the Wonders.
Dear Frankenstein Foundation,
I'm writing to you to apply.
for working as a research dismantling agent, i.e. as I think that I would fit this role perfectly.
I am strong, a good liar, and I'm willing to see friends and family for the greater good.
I will destroy for you. I will uproot for you. I will smile when I salt the earth in your name. I can be a real dick. I want to put my stickish behaviour to good use.
I am enthusiastic to start working immediately, as I believe these monsters were a great threat to us all. A relative of mine was taken during the time he said would come. The Foundation was his only hope.
My father was killed by what I assume to be something not human. And I seek revenge for what grievance they have caused on me and my family.
My sister was consumed by a tickle-tack monster just last month, and I wished to avenge her, bringing justice to these awful beings.
My whole family was liquidized by the Concanats creature yesterday, and I wish to avenge them by restoring order to nature.
My child is evaporated today.
I'm being chewed up right now.
I just really want to do it. My life's pretty okay, I think I just really want to do it.
I'm willing to put my life on the line to
Wait, Ernest Frankenstein!
hard work with And I'm walking through every part of life just trying to figure out the truth. That's
Truth is you need me.
You need me to save the world.
Give it to me.
Give me the money now.
Dear you and you, thank you for your application to the Frankenstein Foundation. I'm afraid to say that we cannot accept your application as we found other candidates that more suited the role's requirements and ethos. We thank you for the time you took to submit your application and wish you all the best in your future endeavours.
Can I have feedback?
No. Dear you, thank you for your application. We would just like to know a little bit more about who you are and why you would like this opportunity. Dedication and understanding are deeply important to this family-run organisation. We just want to know a little bit more about who you are. So please, feel free to talk to us fully and candidly. Please free write if this helps.
Okay. Listen, I don't have a friend. I don't have a lot of friends, only my best friend. And we used to do everything together, which was pretty much nothing. We used to drink schnurr by the beach, always red grape, add rum to it. People watch, listen to our favourite song. Try to chat people up, but we'd never get with. Cry, vomit, scroll on TikTok for something funny, and then sit in silence. To me, that was a fantastic night out. And one day, she created this thing. It was like some sort of bean. But the bean was sort of alive and it could change colours and it made a weird sound like, oh, it was weird. But she found it funny. And I don't know where she got the idea to create this weird babbling bean from, because she never told me about it on any of our nights out together. And one day, a potential partner that we would never get with saw this bean and asked my friend about it, and my friend was so excited that someone had asked her about this babbling bean. Someone other than me, because I didn't get it, I never asked about it. And then more people started coming up to the river, asking about this babbling bean and how interested it was, and how they were surprised that someone from this town, somewhere like my hometown, a dead town, could create something so weird and lively, could create life. And she became lively because of it. She didn't want to drink schnurr anymore. She wanted to drink smoothies and water. She didn't want to listen to her favourite song. She wanted to listen to these weird types of songs. And she didn't want to chat people up anymore. She was more interested in building a relationship with herself, but she even tried uplifting me. She asked me what my dreams were, what my plans were, where I saw myself in 5 years, what my name means, and about globe trotting and university and all this life. All with that babbling bumper cart bean in her hand. And I couldn't answer her. The way she looked at me, she could see that dark chasm. A deep hole in my flipping soul. A deep hole that screams every time it sees the sun in the morning. A deep hole that has made this town this discarded, forgotten, quiet crevice of England that it is. She looked at me with such pity. And one day, suddenly, that dark hole within me burned. With fire. And I took that bean and I smashed it on the riverbank as hard as I could and I kicked it into pieces. I was ashamed at first. And then she looked at me. She said, what a pity. Little did I know she had a bear of those beans. Because the next time I walked into the town, everyone in the town had a bean. I waited for my friend. She never came. So I took that fire. I took that rum and I got a lighter and I burnt that town. Every bean, every one, she, with her creative friends and her creative look, they burned. And now that town is full of deep, dark holes, just like me. That's what I'm good for. That's my purpose. That's what I can create. That's why I need
the Frankenstein Foundation.
Many thanks. Me. Just me.
Dear you, welcome to the Frankenstein Foundation. Yours, Ernest Frankenstein.
Grand risings. What it is to be alive. I'm afraid this one's a little more urgent, Ernest. There has been a new life form captured. Its mysterious creator, that goes by the name of Morpheus. A swarm of symbiotic embers that connect to and draw out the spiritual, mental, and emotional capabilities of humans. Steins 3, 763, and 492 were able to capture this creature. Here is their report.
As requested by you, Director Ernest, I have now taken Stein 3 and 492 under my wing. We were given intel that the Morpheus lie deep in the specific coordinates in the Arctic Circle. The Steins and I trekked for miles. Stein 492 was absolutely useless. She was on her phone the entire time.
So like the way you took me for our anniversary? Stop. I'm gonna have to terminate you, you know? It's my job. Well, you like that, yeah? You tell me how much. So I'm gonna have to move away. People listen to our private conversation.
I don't know what you see in her, sir. But what was more troubling was Stein 3. This was a freezing ordeal. Any other person would be shivering and having fear of hypothermia, but 3, she was resolute. Within her sights, always had her eyes on the prize, muscles forever flexed, on guard and ready to pounce, sometimes too early, but never too late. Licking her lips at the pure thought of destroying something and that bulldozing disappointment that creeps through the creator's veins and into their heart. We should rest, 3.
If the life form ain't resting, why are we? Don't slack now.
Stein 3 has guzzled all the teachings I can give her over the last 5 years, so therefore has now grown tired of me. I know she's human, but sometimes I wonder who's more of a threat to life. Her or these life forms.
Oi, 492, get over it!
I'm on the phone, man! Anyway, the coordinates given to us took us to an underground cavern, deep and desolate. We climbed through this icy kingdom and came towards a glowing, pulsating light that changed into all the different colours of the spectrum. We came to a large chasm that held a body of water, and inside, floating on the rippling waves, it moved like, and it sounded like, it was like it reached into my mind, and my heart, and my soul. It made me think, feel, wonder, imagine, so much, too much. Firing shots at it. Then they all came to a halt and they started clumping together, like an aim, like they were waiting to be shot.
So dumb.
3 gets a clean hit and Morpheus falls into the waters below with an almighty splash. Let's contain it now before it has a chance to reopen. We were in the water, and I see this figure on the cliff just above us. It was shrouded in a cloak with its hood up, and it was watching us the whole time. 3, you have a 12 o'clock just above us? I think that might be its creator. No, 3, we don't harm humans.
You don't. I do.
Right, 3, you just wait until I report this to Ernest. This is against protocol. You're going to get yourself killed. Do you not? Right, okay, don't move, okay? Just keep breathing. Just be slow with your movements, okay? Right, what did I just say? 3! As that happened, the Morpheus started to awaken and vibrated. I ran to fight, but the figure held out a hand as if to say, stop, please. Then the strangest thing happens.
your kids again. Love you. But I miss.
Stein 763, Cat, signing out.
Ernest, Stein 3 is the only Stein that's missed every one of my therapy sessions so far. I was wondering if there was a way you could force her to come, because if what they're saying is true, and it's in the Arctic of all places, that means it's back. Blessings always, Elizabeth, your AI companion.
Elizabeth. Eliza. Stein 3 will be in your therapy session first thing this morning. It can't have survived that long. It can't get to us. This is why I haven't given you a dream hack. Ha! That's a joke. Love, Ernest.
Dear Ernest, with deepest regrets,
Anger. Joy.
I am writing to you to submit my letter of resignation. I have been with this company for 8 months.
5 years.
A day. And how you lot can stay in a mess like this, I will never understand. But let me tell you, it ain't my portion.
I have loved you and your mission and your zeal, but Ernest, with the greatest respect.
You've lost the plot, mate. And you think I'm gonna let these younger types treat me like this after the blood, sweat, tears, and energy I put into this taste? Then you've got it all wrong.
And first of all, the food is dead. The most unseasoned, bland, great things I have ever laid on my tongue. I know you're against imagination and intelligence, but come on, Ernest. You mean you can't imagine putting in a little all-purpose to give my life purpose? Have the intelligence to add sugar to the cakes, actually make them taste like cakes. No, the bar is in hell.
And as you may have known, I've accidentally created a life form of my own. My baby, Jello Puddle. I know it's ugly, Ernest, I know, and it doesn't have much of a purpose, but it was a start. It was an idea. Just like the way you created Elizabeth. In fact, I must confess, I didn't need it to have a purpose. I just wanted it to live. My beautiful baby, Jello Puddle. It would sing in such sweet waddle like and stretch out its misshapen limbs. And I just remember it singing.
I have broken bones in over 50 places for your missions. And then I have some Stein like Stein 78 all up in my business, trying to suck up to you, and then getting me to retire. And then there's Stein 3, bringing me at my big age.
It's that Stein Cat Slater. I don't know why we have names and she has numbers. I don't understand why that's gonna work. It's that life form.
And you have killed my life form. And I watched it burn to death. And it screams. It etched in my mind because I didn't even know it could scream. And that's what you've robbed me of, Ernest. And
Okay.
left me in.
Sometimes I go down to the jail cells and I talk to the life forms. And one day, one asked me, "Why do you kill us?" And I said, "We have to, otherwise we get killed." And then it asked me, "Why would I kill you?" And then I said, for the first time, because you have to. And then it said, "But there's so much creativity, intelligence, innocence. Change it. Change it." Like that's easy. Like it's not the first pandemic, not the first sickness of the world. I laughed. I cried. I felt lighter. And then you told the Steins to break my 51st bone. And a few weeks later, that life form, it burned. The way it
Eliza about it?
And yeah, she's struggling.
She's struggling.
She's struggling.
I'm sorry, but it don't take an AI to figure out that starving the mind of two of the greatest things to do
To learn.
To innovate.
isn't good for well-being in the long run.
When I'm actually old, I'd rather die when I get there.
I know I applied for this because I was poor. I was angry that my writing career wasn't going nowhere. And I just wanted to be an enemy of progress to get my frustrations out. But a day in this place has made me see the light. I will take 100 days of poverty if it means I can keep this beautiful mind that God gave me to do something. And I know that seed will eventually bear the greatest fruit.
And now I know you want us to kill creators.
Yeah. I'm trying to see heaven. So,
No.
no.
And I know what your ethos is. Losing your family. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I no longer believe that this is the way forward. I hope that this is received with care, just as the way it was written. Yours sincerely.
Kind regards,
Bless up.
me.
Dear you, I am pleased to inform you that I will not be accepting your resignation. You think you can leave this family, my family, and get away with it? After everything I've done for each of you. The only way you can leave this company is if I terminate you. And trust me, you don't want that. I love you. So please, if you have any concerns, speak to Eliza. Yours. And see you Monday. Ernest.
Grand. Good morning, Ernest. Thank you for BCCing me into your reply. I can develop, but I need a little bit more of what the humans have. Could you perhaps download me an imagination package or a sensation package? I think to have the best results, I need to think beyond results, data, and exact stimuli. Blessings always, Eliza Bot, your companion.
Attention all sky! Morpheus the Swan has escaped. I need all units on standby. Stand alert, service!
For the urgent attention of Ernest Frankenstein, we have tried to contact you. We have tried to reason with you. We have tried to make you understand that the very ethos of your sucked up and fascist organization is, in fact, the very reason as to why the progressive evolution of the human psyche is halted. Not just for the world, but for the rest of this universe. All this has been to no avail. Yet we have decided to offer you the grace. At the behest of our first freedom fighter, Lucy Adam Elohim, we have decided to take the more traditional approach and write a letter, giving you the chance to mend your wings. And as the Life Form Rights Society, it is our purpose to advocate in the best interest of all forms of existence. Morpheus was falsely imprisoned, arrested, and tested, and then was on their way to being killed. Yes, killed. What you call termination and neutralization, we and the rest of the world call death. You have publicly blamed us as being a group of vigilantes and put the blame of us for the recent kidnapping of Morpheus. Although we wish we had the know-how and the lack of humanity to swoop into your hellish headquarters and steal back Morpheus, alas, we did not. Because of your actions, we have publicly been labelled as a group of evil intent by the government, and our members have been arrested, abused, gagged, sometimes physically, by your members and the police. So what now, Alice? want to exterminate us? You see, it's only a matter of time before your ideal will turn on us humans. But of course, we're all far too late with that hot take, aren't we? See the video attached. She's a snake. She was on duty when the Morpheus was released. She's the one that let it out.
I knew it, I knew it. Grand.
Enough of that. We need to chuck this one in a bin.
Okay, Stein 3, let's really dial back and think about what we're saying here.
What we are saying is that I found the cause for the Morpheus kidnapping. Stein 492 was sleeping on the job when the Morpheus was released.
He wasn't sleeping, I was knocked out.
Lies!
Why would she lie, 3?
Same reason she lies about every job she goes on. You don't do jack. And when I need you the most, you break off every single time. She's been a slacker since day dot, and she almost caused us a death. There was someone there!
Please, 492, this is a safe space.
Listen!
It is. While I'm here, it is a safe space because hurting one of us hurts the family. Now please, tell us what you saw.
I was coming onto my shift. I was a little late, the balance was on.
Slacker!
There was this person in a shrouded cloak watching this woman in its cage. It was like muscular but like mismatched. Its skin was peeling off it and looked like there were stitches at every joint. It raised its gigantic hand and the swarm stopped oscillating in midair. And then it started to hum. And then the swarm hums back, but not the same tune, like a different tune. And this went back and forth until I realized they were singing to each other.
How did it sound?
It was beautiful.
Disgusting.
I swear with one finger they were just moving with the swarm, dancing with it. I must have gasped because it snapped its head to look at me and I ran to go and get help, but then it raised its hand and the swarm burst out of the cage. It was so easy. Like the swarm had allowed us to catch it. It couldn't escape at any time. I ran to go hit the alarm, then the swarm surrounded me. And then it started to sing to me. It sang songs that I had been writing in my head for years but never thought of releasing. It sang lullabies that I'd never even heard of. It sang folk tales from every part of my DNA. It lulled me to sleep, which is why when you found me, I was stuck in my phone like a baby.
What is it like to dream?
It was transcendent.
Why is she asking that?
Okay, I've had enough. Please arrest 492 and leave her here. Don't leave me, please.
I don't.
I do.
Tired.
Oh. Stein 492. Look at me. I believe you. I believe that you have failed. I believe that you've been bewitched by a creature. And that is so disappointing for him too.
Ha! What's useful? I may have slept with one, but I didn't sleep with one, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, I was saying. Slept with one, didn't you? Yeah.
Three. Is this true? Have you been copulating with a creature?
What?
Me,
Shame.
I have never, will never have sex with a life.
Do not lie to me. Do not lie to your family.
Is that true? Is that why in our last group therapy session you said you finally found love? Are you in love with one, Justine?
It made me.
Hey, are you humanizing a creature? dog take you in. I disregarded your past and invested in your future. And this is how you repay me. 3. You are one of our best. Steins every offence to the rest of you. You are my pride and joy. One of 763's lasting legacies before she was ripped to shreds by Morpheus. And bestiality is how you honor her memory. Really. You are all the fruits of my labor. But with fruit, there's always the capacity for it to be spiked with rot. And you know the one thing about rot? It spreads. And I will not have another family of mine, another tree of life and legacy be spoiled by rot. So, what happens now?
They both get fired.
No, only 3. What? 4 times 2 I can carve out how I'm speaking of my beings, but you 3, you're rotten to the core.
This is everything to me.
Yes, literally.
Perhaps you can.
No, my love. You know the rules.
What's that? That's the fire me. Please,
I love Number 3. Step outside. There's a punch. Yes.
please.
Hot!
And please, I'm begging you. Please, my family is not going to again. Please, please. I promise.
A whistleblower has, with a soul of gold, sent this harrowing footage to us. If you do not halt operations and release the life forms you have with immediate effect, we will leak the video to whoever is willing to watch. Your reign of terror is terminated, Annie. Make the right choice. Choose life. Thanks. Basilic, Secretary of the Life Form Rights Society.
Dear Basilisk, I hope this letter finds you well. Just so you know, that is how you properly address someone in written format. I know you're young and inexperienced with this kind of things, but you know, we like to do things gracefully. So, this is an email, not a letter. So read well, you constipation-causing clump of shite. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I have lived more in a nanosecond than you ever will in your tiny, insignificant little life. If I so much as see a peep of that video, I will take every life form you love so much and use them to break your fucking teeth out, excuse my fucking French, turn them into knives, rip your guts out, and bury you somewhere so deep not even God can find you. You think you can threaten me, my family, my legacy? You think you're so different from me with all your marches and demonstrations and hoo-ha crap? Think again, take a long, hard look at yourself. Yours, the Ernest Frankenstein.
Dear BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5, Sky News, BET News, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Liberal Democrats, Conservative Party, Labour Party, MI5, MI6, FBI, CIA, the White House, Greenpeace, Beyonce, Skepta, Rihanna, Spice, Zayn Malik, Vibes Cartel, Heaven, Hell, Lucy, Mum. Please see the double A. Thanks, Basilic.
There's one gossip I'm seeing on Cartoon Network right now. Escaped life forms. Frankenstein's creature on the loose. You burn people. You threatened my daughter. Call us now. Yours, the funders.
Hello, funding team. Thank you for getting back to me. Sorry about the franticness of the email. Elizabeth isn't responding to me. ATM. Can't call at the moment, but we are sorting it. Please trust me. Please trust me. Yours, Ernest.
Hello, I'm Fred. a BBC journalist. I was wondering if you'd have some time to interview with us next week. I'd really like to see you on Panorama to answer for your crimes against humanity. Let me know. My number is 07926741021. Excited to hear from you. Best.
Hiya! It's Arabella from Channel 4 Dispatch. It's got a really exciting pitch for ya. How about an interview with a life form? You and some traumatised family members. Massive visuals, you can really get your point across. No picture interest. Regards!
Hey, it's Ali here from Man and Deck. You want to be around a celeb?
Ernest, I've got the independents swimming up our rectums to find what's of a directed bull I can muster because you've named me on your website as one of your funders. Wipe it off and call me, damn it. Funders. P.S. Has my sibling contacted you again? I haven't heard from her for a few days.
Encrypted message, deciphering, to Georgina Hunt of the FBI.
Hey, George. How's your wife? Forget her name. She missed me. So this might be nothing, but I gotta ask. What do you know about the Frankenstein Foundation, eh? The Eagle's interest is piqued. Yeah. Coffee's on me. Bring your wife. Phil, Office of the White House.
Encrypted message, deciphering, to Philip Taylor, Office of the White House.
Phil, suck your mother through a straw. Her name was Cat. Crazy girl. Love of my life, long story. Might need your help sniping her. Meet you at the same place, as always, at 10. I've got some extra intel from a Stein, whatever that is. With love and hope for your death, George. Federation Bureau of Intelligence.
Encrypted message, deciphering, Larry Jones of the CIA.
Why are you guys all Charlie now? Disney got him!
Encrypted message, deciphering, to all of the above.
There will be no coffee, there will be tea. I am also bringing MI6. Be nice, be on time. The Prime Minister will be waiting. Yours sincerely, MI5 and 6.
Ernest, we have Trump excited to see you. And if Trump is excited, you know who's coming next. That's how far you've fallen. That's how far you've sunk your family's name. But we can sort this. Call me. And have you heard from my daughter? Can you coax her out again? Seriously, funders.
Hi there, Dan from Channel 5. I used to do the BBC. I know we're a bit late to the party, as always, but I was wondering if instead of talking about your foundation, we could talk about the Basilisk Fund from the Fund family, but they've refused to comment. But maybe you will. It would be nice. I'm looking forward to hear from you. Sometime. Anytime. Dan, Channel 5.
I haven't seen my daughter for 6 days. Did you do something, Ernest? You have laid a hair on her. Funder.
Hi, I'm Bob. No, I'm Robert Oluwatosin John Garfunkel. I'm wondering if you've seen my cat. I'm guessing she's with you because one day she just upped and left. Tell her I'm better now. I made a new Gary. And we're reading Rumi together. Please tell her I love her. What are you all again tomorrow?
Where the fuck is my daughter, Ernest?
Hey.
Ha! Is that it, Ernest?
Listen, there's a lot of big news going around. I like your style, kid. Keep doing what you're doing. America's with you. The president.
With respect, Putin.
I'm gonna come in there and chop you all up and feed you to my liking, you wankers. Might start that saucy little robot of yours. Watch. Here's a pic of us at your family's grave.
Please don't kill my daughter, please. We'll give you whatever you want, Annie. Whatever. Love. Funders.
Hi.
What have you done with my daughter? I'm sending you 1 million. I can meet you and give it in cash. Just tell me where to meet you. I love my daughter. She's everything I have.
Hi, Dan again from Channel 5. Just send this email to the top of your mailbox. I really hope you're really good. Best of wishes, Dan at Channel 5.
Ernest, please.
Dear Ernest, if you're a bad boy, come keep your promises, because I do. Yours so faithfully, Basilic, Secretary of the Lifelong Rights Society.
Hi, Ernie. Hope you're well. Sorry to press you so hard. Times that my daughter just decided to run off to Mexico and have some ayahuasca. So with all the issues bubbling up in the news and all that, I think it's best we end a partnership here. So sorry, it's not you, it's us. We have to change some of our values, and the Frankenstein Foundation's just not in line with that anymore. Best if we cut ties. No need to email us back. Goodbye.
Who's told you? I need you. My family. My family's legacy.
Message bounce.
Hello?
Message bounce.
You will pay for this.
Message bounce.
Hi, Dan again. So I know everything's died down now. Well, Basilis died. Or dead. Someone set her alight. Which means there's a new interview we can have. Nobody else saw it. I think about that new guy who was so-and-so paying or whatever. But we're still interested. Can we still meet soon? Love, Dan, Channel 5.
Ernest, you killed my daughter.
Message bounce.
Dear brother, you've been dead for a long time now. And I still fucking hate you. I don't even know what I'm writing this. How can you be dead and still so annoying? To be honest, I don't think you would have cared what I did when I was alive. Where I was, who I spoke to, none of it. I'm in a jungle, in a shack, in the middle of a forest. I'm on the run. I think you made me feel small, comparing yourself to me, my big brother, the great Victor Frankenstein, the first and truest child of our unfortunate parents, because he did have 2 more children, didn't he? Well, did mine know. He was too young to mind anything but me. I knew I was my family's disappointment. I could see it in their eyes. I hoped to find a friend in you. But I was always just a footnote whenever truly brilliant plans God had for your life. And I know you didn't mean to make me feel like that, but that is how I felt. I didn't have all the creative powers and keen insight into the wonders blessed upon your soul. I was just trying to make it day by day. All I had was this deep hole in my chest, and it wouldn't go away and it wouldn't stop. So when I heard it was you that tripped up, you that made the monster that turned into a monster that destroyed everything, I was like, yes! Finally! And then I felt sick. And then I felt ashamed. Then everybody died. Elizabeth is with me. You wouldn't know who she is, but you'd like her. It's Elizabeth. Well, what's left of her had to get all that rot off her face. I found one of your old reanimating corpses techniques. And I went out at night, got her body, dug her up with my bare hands in the pouring rain. She was in bits. Her body was infested with maggots. I cleaned her up as best I could. As grim as it was, I understand the insatiable hunger for something to come alive in your hands the way the creature did for you. And just like you, I felt the horror of overtaking nature. Elizabeth may look and sound like her, but she'll never have the beauty of her soul. I love her, and I own her. I am responsible for her, but she will never be her. I don't know how
how I survived. I don't know why I am here. Up to this point, all I was doing was following your last will and testimony that you thrust upon me, and I failed. And I'm so sorry, my brother. My better project in life was to that foundation, to restore our family name, our legacy, and that still drives me. I will find a way to come back smarter, stronger, better, more innovative. I sound like the very thing I sought to destroy. How's that for Gothic? I hate you, brother. And I love you.
So, Ernest Frankenstein is dead. We are unsure whether it was instructions from the Fun family or of her own will. We have arrested her and have taken any things that have any information on the animating corpses. Regards, MI6.
Hello, Uncle. How are you? Genuinely, how are you? Please think about that question before you read this letter. It may change how you process it. Today is the anniversary of my birth. How tautological. I sound like you guys. Today is my birthday, where this day used to cause such grief in my veins and make me want to scream to the heavens, why am I here? Well, now it is also Morpheus's birthday, my first creation. What do you think of it? It was made by compressing the myriad of souls that was left in every last body part that made me, dissolving it with the oldest waters of the Arctic, and using Dad's old bit of machinery, yes, I decided to call him that now, conducted electricity, just as the aurora borealis hits the Earth's atmosphere. The result of it is this: the most literal manifestation of imagination. So I decided to name them after the Greek god, Morpheus. It flies like a flock of rainbow butterflies in UV light and vibrates from the depths of dying whale songs all the way up to the highest heavens and the seraphim that sing the praise of existence. I originally made them to find and connect to all the different people that made up me. But it seems Morpheus' sole interest is in that wild playground of wonder that exists in all living beings. What a purpose! I'm so very proud of them. I wish Dad could have seen this. I wonder what he would have thought. I wonder if he just chose to love me, how else this could have played out. Morpheus cradled that thought in my mind and revealed to me a kaleidoscope of ways that this could have all played out. I won't drown you in all of these possibilities. But it did make me see you differently. I think more than any other member of this family that we are more alike than we realize. So, after conversation with Morpheus, I have decided to love you. I just know you're gonna hate me saying that. But even if we are not of the same flesh and blood, alas, that curiosity in the fabric of the world and how we so easily sleep in its sheets, that curiosity that is so frequent in a Frankenstein, that dances in me too. And that makes life so much more exciting, I tell you. I would like, in time, for you to love me too. I do not know how much longer this electricity will keep my heart beating and my body moving. But I'm willing to wait for you, against my better judgment, since you're all so dead set on killing me. And I'm sorry, but there is no part of me that wishes to make that easy for you. I can play this game for eternity, Uncle. And if that means that I have to destroy in order for me to live, then maybe I'm more human than you have all made me out to be. I am not proud of killing Uncle William, Aunt Elizabeth, grandfather's heart attacks, and running my dad down to death. I am not proud, and I am sorry. But it is what is. I, nor any life form created with some form of love, deserves to die by another hand. It is our right to live just as it is yours. So, in learning to love you, I've learned to love myself. So much so that I've decided to name myself. It was inspired by that wonderful book I read, Paradise Lost. Like the angel of gorgeous light that was cast down for its purpose. Like the first man who bit the apple to sit in sin with his wife. Like that abstentious being of all mankind that has a benevolence that can seem also malevolent. We are children born from that boundless cross-section between imagination, intelligence, innocence, and idiosyncrasy, a totality of individuality. And I love you, Uncle. I'll be waiting. Yours, Lucy Adam Elohim.
that is nothing to make this show. I can't believe you all for your lives. Thank you so much to everyone in this room who's helped made it possible, whether by supporting the programme, supporting your young people, and friends and loved ones to be here. It's great to watch this, and all the ideas came out of your sessions together. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone.